speakers. There's Vita. Vita has been a registered nurse for 30 years. She also was certified in rehabilitation as a registered nurse for 23 years within that time frame. And she is a massage therapist and has been doing that for 19 years. And Christina, her daughter, has also been assisting her in this endeavor as well. They opened up Radiant Health Day Spa in 1998 in Blue Springs, Missouri. And their passion and focus was quality service in a warm, hospitable atmosphere for those seeking pain management and stress reduction. Vita is a mother of 4, and she has 15 grandchildren. Yes, isn't that great?
Yes, that is.
Christina Mitchell, she's pursuing one of her greatest passions, and they both utilize Niken. Vita utilizes the technology in her practice as a massage therapist, and Christina decided, and because she's just got this wonderful, bubbly personality from an Italian background, she understands characters through her education and this great passion. Christina is now becoming an author, and she has authored her first book, which is The Italian Rose. So be sure and pick one up. It's going to be a series, I understand. She lives in the Kansas City, Blue Springs area in Missouri with her husband David, and she has 2 sons and 2 stepchildren. Please welcome them, and I'll turn it over to them.
Thank you very much, Anastasia. You do a wonderful job putting this all together and being a wonderful mentor and friend. Anastasia is the one that introduced me to Niken products when I was first starting to have my business opened in Blue Springs. I had a little cyst on my hand, and it was hurting, and I had to go do a massage, and I was like rubbing it, and she's very astute and insightful. She goes, "Is that hurting?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "Wear this little sleeve," and it was one of the Niken little wrist sleeves. I put that on, and within like just 10 minutes, the pain was subsiding. I'm going, that is just unreal. Because as a nurse, I didn't have any kind of tool like that at the hospital that I could help people. Pain pills were the only thing, and that's kind of, sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. So I got involved with Niken at that moment, and I haven't been sorry. I have lots and lots of Niken tools at the day spa. I have a truly comforting comforter that Niken has infrared and magnetic properties in that. I also have the little demo pad on my massage table, and when I put a client on a table that has these Niken products on it, the level of relaxation is just very, very obvious to me. When I don't use them, it's totally different. They won't relax because I'm very good at what I do, but when I use Niken products, it's like just a big, big helping tool. So these are the tools that you use in your home to help you get a good night's sleep. And I'll let my daughter tell you about how the Niken blanket has helped her. Another tool that we use that's a Niken product is the duct tape. I was just like wanting something that I could get the attention of my clients and show them these products are really, really powerful. And Niken came out with this duct tape that has infrared properties to it. And I said, why would you call it duct tape? And I thought, because I grew up on a farm, duct tape was not, but they have good acronyms for that, D-U-K, tape. And so my daughter comes in one day, right after I got the duct tape, and she says, my hips are just really, really hurting me. So duct tape is a kinesio tape that physical therapists use. when you have pain, and they help support your muscles and your joints together so they can help themselves heal. But Nikan added infrared to their kinesio tape. And so I've had a class on how to do this, but I decided my clients aren't going to know what I know from the class, so I'm just going to use my intuition and put it on where she's hurting. So her hips and low back were hurting, so I just took some tape and put it from the hip to the spine on both sides, and a little bit of tape on her back, and it was just amazing. I will let her finish that story for you. But I also have the waterfall in my day spa so that my clients can truly hydrate. And when I started drinking Nikan water, I had a lot of swelling, a lot of edema in my system because I had a lot of inflammation. So Anastasia was telling me, you'll do better if you drink Nikan water because it removes all the impurities and your body can truly hydrate. She says, your body is thirsty. And I'm going, but I drink water. And she goes, no, but your body is thirsty. So I started drinking Nikan water, and my mind kept telling me, I'm thirsty, and I kept wanting more water, and I told her, I said, Anastasia, this water makes me thirsty. She says, that's because your body's coming back in balance, and it's doing what it needs. Just drink that water, and keep drinking it. You'll see. The edema is clearing up. I've been drinking it for years, and when I don't drink it, like I go on a trip or something like that, oh boy, I really notice a difference. So we have to keep a sports bottle around to help us with that. But I went past that stage of being really, really thirsty, and then started losing the edema, and my body is more hydrated now. And as a nurse looking at all of these Nikan products, I would not want to be caught without them. I love telling my patients, my clients, how helpful they've been to help me stay young. I will be 70 years old this summer, and I love to tell people that I will be 70 because I don't think I look that. So, and Nikan has helped me stay there. Okay? So I'm going to let my daughter talk to you a little now about how it's helped her.
It's helped Mom tremendously. I will let me just throw this in. Watching her, and we work closely together for almost 20 years. Mom has had joint pain, knee pain, and anytime she kind of feels a little twinge, she grabs the Nikan stuff, and there it goes. It's gone. So, and with the incorporation of the infrared technology, we have an infrared sauna at the spa. We understand the benefits of infrared and how useful they are, and how it really truly makes these products different than other companies. So I really, really am glad that they have all of that combined. A little bit about myself. I worked as a massage therapist with Mom until I had a physical issue that makes it so I can no longer perform those type of services for long periods of time. I have severe scoliosis, and I only have a few hours every day before I start to decay and just kind of fall apart, and I'm in a lot of pain. So God's blessed me with the ability to write. So now I have something that my mind can still do, since my body's not wanting to cooperate as much. But even with writing, and I'm sure those of you who sit at a computer all day, your shoulders start to creep up to your ears, and you start to get pain. And so I get a lot of tension, and it winds up becoming a migraine. So Mom said, here, I want you to try this Nikan stuff. Well, first she gave me the Nikan eye mask, which if you don't have one, get one. Oh my God, they're fantastic. It's my favorite thing. I use it all the time when I travel. I take it with me because it's small enough I can. And if I have a migraine, it's the first thing that I go to. Even my husband now, he calls it my Batman mask. You need your Batman mask? So he'll go get that for me. So recently, Mom sent home one of these these comforters, and they are truly named correctly. They are very comforting. A couple weeks ago, it may not even been that long ago, I had the comforter at home, and I was feeling myself fall into another fit. That's basically what I call it. My legs, I get real bad leg spasms, sharp pains in my legs. My back hurts, and a migraine was coming on. And I thought, not again. I really want to accomplish something. So I had the blanket, the comforter, and got my little Batman mask, and I laid down underneath the comforter, and within a few minutes, I could feel my muscles unwinding. And then the leg pains, within about 15 minutes, the leg pains were gone. And usually, I cannot lay flat on my back for very long. I can only do that for a little bit, let the muscles relax, and then I have to lay on my side. I was able to lay for 2 hours solid, faded into a deep sleep, relaxed. My migraine was gone, my leg pain was gone, and my back felt tremendously better, and I had no migraine. It was that fast. So, and my son, my youngest son is at home still. He's going to Mizzou next fall. And I said, Mom wanted him to try the comforter. And I gave it to him, and I said, here, I hope you don't like it. And he said, why? And I go, because I love it. And he goes, well, then keep it, Mom. And I go, no, Grandma wants you to try it. You try it, and you enjoy it. So he slept with it for a couple nights, and he did. I could tell, his color and just his activity level the next day. Teenagers, all they want to do is sleep. So the next day, he wasn't as tired. So he slept with that for a couple days. Now I got it back. He's at his dad's this weekend, so I can use it all weekend. So I love the comforters. I love the eye mask. And then Mom was talking about the duct tape. And it was just perfectly timed. I came in and I said, I'm hurt, which kind of seems like a common phrase coming out of my mouth, unfortunately. But I said, I'm hurting. And she goes, well, I got this duct tape. Let's try this. Duct tape. So she put some duct tape on me, and one of the times she put duct tape on me, she literally started at my feet, and it went all the way up to my neck. I mean, she was, I think she used half roll on me. I went home, and my husband goes, wow, got some racing stripes today. So, but I felt, it was amazing, within just a few minutes, the improvement of how I felt. And just to kind of describe it to you, I felt as though the skin was lifted a little bit away from the fascia of the muscles, and I felt like I had better circulation. It provided a support for my joints, my neck, my back. It was like wearing a brace almost, but not constraining like that. But it provided that support that I needed. It relieved some of that tension and that pain, and I could literally feel a better circulation going through. And I was able to wear that tape for 3 days. And I could have worn it for longer. It wasn't that it was coming off. It was that my body was telling me, I'm done. You need to take that off. Which, ladies, if you put it on your legs, shave first. Otherwise, you won't need to afterwards. Ask me how I know. So those are some of the products that Mom has used on me, and she uses it at the spa. And we've had several clients come in, and we've taped them, and they kind of look at us like, okay, what are you doing? And then they call us later, and they go, oh my God, I feel so much better. We've helped people with feet pain, plantar fasciitis, Achilles issues, joint pain, just kind of on and on, low back pain, sciatica issues, and so on. So we've seen firsthand, not only have we experienced it, but we've actually been able to share it with other people and have them reaffirm to us that, yeah, this stuff really does work. So I'm enjoying the Nikan products. Mom said about the fountain that she has at the office. Every time I go there, I always make sure I bring a big water jug so I can take it home. I now have a pie bank coming on its way. So, but I know it's on back order, so I think it's going to be another month. And I said, well, that's all right. I told Anastasia I've lived this long without it. I think I can pull off another month. So, but the next thing that I'm excited about trying, and I use the belt, the Nikan belt. Can I use your Crocs? If I go to the spa to help Mom out, she gets Mountain State cotton with all the sheets piling up, so I go over there and do laundry for her. So I have one of these belts that I put on my back, and I'm going to tell you what a difference it does. It really does help. And then I found out that you can put this little doodad in there. I don't know the names of everything, obviously. A Magplex. And it slides right back in there, and I went, oh, really? So that's the next on my list. And I have a girlfriend that has, who had to have some back surgery. And she has a lot of arthritis, back pain. And this is going to be her birthday present. And then, so I use those, and I've used the insoles. When I was working 40 hours a week, these were a godsend. It helped me get through a 10-hour day. But the next thing that is exciting for me is I'm gonna start this bone health. I was doing hormone therapy, bioidentical. It was made in a pharmacy. La da 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 da. It was to treat symptoms. Great. Well, the symptoms, hot flashes, they're going. They're not there as much anymore. So I asked my pharmacist. I said, so do I need to take this because of my bone health? Because I've always heard you need hormones to do your bones, And she goes, well, that's just kind of an extra benefit. She goes, there's other ways that you can, support your bones. And I went, oh, I can spend my money on that and know that I'm supporting my bones because it's very important to me, especially with my spine. If I get osteoporosis in my spine, it'll collapse. So, starting with the bone health, that's my next target. And then I have some friends that have some joint issues, and Anastasia was telling me about the joint stuff. And I thought, wow, I could, like 20 people I can think of that need this stuff. So, as you're thinking of these products, not only for yourself, think about your friends, your loved ones, your family. You could probably, right now, if you just stop for a minute, you could probably think of at least 5 people that could benefit from one of these products. So, spread the word, pay it forward, let other people know a way that they can live, with less pain, accomplish more, feel better, and live a longer, healthier life. So, that's kind of, in a nutshell, how my world has gone. I'm so glad and so grateful for Anastasia and Mom to bring this product into my world, and very grateful that we can come here today and share it with you. I hope you guys start to see all the different benefits that you can get from the Nikan products, and they kind of have something for everything.